Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Toby's Talk Show, and today we are back with another episode. And yeah, the NFL deadline is on Tuesday, so you know that means there are some crazy trades going down, and it's already started. We have Von Miller, um, age 32. I mean, Von Miller could honestly retire right now and be in the Hall of Fame, um, but still has some legs under him. 32 years old, is going to Los Angeles. Couldn't have been the Chargers. He has to go team up with Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and the rest of that Super Bowl contending crew. And yeah, they're scary. So the deal is Von Miller for a second and a third, and I wasn't surprised Von Miller was traded. I thought, I would have loved to see a full year of Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, because when that happened, I was so excited to see that. Um, can't always get what you want, but Von Miller and Aaron Donald, I think that will do. Just the two of them coming off the edges is going to be not okay. With Jalen Ramsey clamping your guy, like I mean, I thought the Rams were going to win it all from the start with Von Miller, even though they lost Cam Akers before the season. They look too good. I know, look, the Cardinals beat them and whatnot, but it just takes one game in the NFL. It's not a 7-game series, so the Cardinals could be the better team, but I think the Rams are the better team, low key. And I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna think about some few other people that could be traded in the next few days. I guess in the next day and a half that we still have before the deadline. Um, Zach Ertz just got traded. Probably like a few lower level guys. I mean, I haven't heard honestly that many rumors with trades. Like I know Deshaun Jackson wants out, so we'll see what the Rams could get for them or could get for him. And a few other people may want out. But I think for the Rams, it's interesting. So they gave up their second and third. And so they basically have no picks this year. And I don't think that's bad at all. I think what's so interesting is with the NBA, you could trade your first round pick, and you could trade your second. Your second's just not that valuable, though. Let's be real, right? Like you need 2 seconds at least for like pretty much any sort of player that's somewhat valuable in this league. With the NFL, you give up your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth, and there you go. That's pretty solid. And so I mean, obviously, it's very different because the NFL has a lot more players and whatnot. But um, you know, they gave up all their picks, getting like four guys back for just one draft. So if you, I mean, and again, I get it. The player sizes in the locker rooms are different. Um, but the Rams, they are Super Bowl contenders, and they just brought in, Von Miller. I forgot. Did they bring in Jalen Ramsey with those picks too? Whatever. They brought in a lot of people with those picks. And guess what? They're missing out on 1 year of the draft, and they could get probably the same talent in free agency. Um, and so I think it's brilliant by the Rams. Just stock up, right? I mean, if this is your one chance to win it, and you're 6 or 7-1 at this point, and you're you starting to taste it a little bit. You're starting to taste that 1-2 seed, that all right, that just the playoffs and whatnot. Go for it. Go for it all. And that's what the Rams are doing. And I think it's going to work out for them. I think this is the Rams here. I think Matty Stafford wants it bad, and I think he deserves it bad. And I think a lot of people are rooting for him, including me. I'm a Cowboys fan, but Matty Stafford, like I feel like everyone loves Stafford. Like he just been in a shit place. Him and Calvin couldn't get it done, and it wasn't their fault. Um, and so I'm just happy. Stafford is finally a good team, and he's proving himself as an elite quarterback, and especially if he's being put around an above average team or even an average team, which he pretty much never was given. Um, and yeah, guys, I mean, it's going to be scary. I'm talking about Matt Stafford, and he's on the offensive end with Cooper Kupp, who literally is statistically playing like the best wide receiver in the last 35 years. You have, Matthew Stafford, of course. Imagine if they still had Cam Akers. I think I was about to say Cameron, but Cam Akers. They obviously still have Henderson, who's solid. You have Robert Woods still on the outside with Higbee. I mean, you still have your pretty solid O line, so the offense is great. The defense, now you're adding Von Miller to Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey led defense. You don't really need much more pieces besides that, even though you have the pieces on that defense. And yeah, the special teams, I don't know. Johnny Hekker is pretty solid. I don't know if he's still there, but I'm just gonna say Johnny Hekker is pretty solid. And is Matt Gay their kicker? I forgot who their kicker was. They always they feel like it's the same, like kind of like 34, 35 kickers we hear about, but they just rotate throughout the league. But yeah, guys, I mean that's really it. I think the Rams, this is just gonna help them. Again, like if anything, it's just gonna help them be more competitive against like the Cardinals and Packers and Bucks in the playoffs when it matters the most. But look, don't be surprised because obviously Von Miller is one of the best I've seen at least. Von Miller makes a big play in the playoffs, and that's the reason why you'll see them with the trophy. At the end of in the beginning of February, against whoever it may be, probably the Bills. That's my guess. But yeah, guys, that'd be pretty dope. Bills Rams. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down below on the trade, and have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the week. It's Monday. You'll get through it. Peace out, guys.